I'm Kat the Book Tart, and I want to tell you about a awesome sauce contemporary romance I just finished reading, and the characters have stuck with me, and I want more from this world. So, what am I talking about? I am talking about Katee Roberts' new novel, Foolproof Love. Isn't that pretty? Adam and Jules. So, this is everything I want in a contemporary romance. It's sweet, it's sexy, it's emotional, it's funny, and left me eager for more. Adam and Jules are the hero and heroine of this story, and it's set in Devil's Falls, bit of a cowboy feel. Adam is a bull rider, and he's been a traveling man for a while, but he's drawn back to town by a family situation. Jules is a hometown girl, kind of a good girl. She started her own small business, which is awesome. It's called Cups and Kittens, and it's a cafe where she combines her favorite things, cats and making people feel happy, and coffee. So people can come in, get a good beverage, and get some companionship from some furry critters. Pretty great idea, actually. So she's kind of, the town kind of sees her as on her way to a spinster with lots of cats. And she's tired of that. She's tired of their, what she feels is their judgment and the lack of hope for her to have a future. She hasn't given up. She still has big dreams. And then she and her best friend Aubrey go to a bonfire, and her ex is there. She doesn't want her ex back, but Grant did make her feel like crap when he left in high school and told her she was something along the lines of too boring. So she wants to make him see the light. That's not who she is. She decides she wants to be a bad girl, kind of do something scandalous. So she goes to Adam and asks him if he'll be her pretend boyfriend. He decides why not. So they take their pretend relationship, and it starts to feel more and more real. There's awesome chemistry between them. The steamy scenes made me blush. There was awesome, funny banter. I could picture this in my head like a movie, and I was rooting for them. There was also some emotional issues that made my stomach hurt. And I appreciated that the author, Katee Roberts, didn't just, wave a magic wand and make those go away. Those were issues that they had to deal with. Adam had some stuff he had to come to grips with, as did Jules, and they had to decide if what they could have was worth fighting for. So, yep, love this book. Crushing on Adam pretty hard. Want to hang out with Jules and her best friend Aubrey. So, I'd like to read to you a bit from Aubrey and Jules when they're discussing the pretend relationship, because they're the best friends. That was just a great relationship, and made me see myself and my friends in that. So here we go. I love you, but you kind of suck at pep talks. She cut up the French toast and doused it in the syrup. I can't date him for real. That's not what he agreed to, and if I suddenly pull something like that, he's gonna freak out. Aubrey, I can't even ask him if he's okay without him shutting me down. That man has more issues than folk. Aubrey made a sound suspiciously like a moan at her first bite of omelet. I think you're used to it after dealing with me all these years. You're an old pro at people with issues. It was true that her friend had some triggers and hated people and would hole up in their apartment for weeks on end if it were left to her own devices. She chewed, closed her eyes, in pure bliss. That's different. Not really. I don't know if you've noticed, but Adam has a ring of space around him wherever he goes. She took another bite. I wish he'd teach me how to do that. I go out and randos come up and tell me that they'll pray for me or keep my chin up because it can't be that bad. This, she pointed at herself, this is my face. This is the way it looks. Jules had never really thought about it, but Adam did kind of have a don't screw with me vibe. He's just gone through a lot. We all have. There's no reason not to date him for real if he's making you all Twitter-pated. Definitely all Twitter-pated, both of them. And I loved watching their story unfold. So check out Foolproof Love by Katee Roberts. And enjoy. Thanks from the Book Tart.